Hi everyone. So a couple weeks ago I went on a road trip again, surprise surprise, and I didn't get enough footage to make like a whole video or anything. One of the places that I did go to though was Memphis for, of course, Graceland. If you can't tell, I love Elvis a lot. He's all over my house. I have like a ton of records. Like I got a record player just so I could listen to Elvis's music on record, listen to him all the time. I just think that he's just like an overall really good person. Did the Elvis bucket list, went to Graceland, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed with it. I had went on the website ahead of time, and on their website, you know, it tells you that you can't buy tickets online, but you don't have to. It didn't even say that it was recommended or anything like that. So I was like, okay, I'll just buy the ticket when I get there. And first of all, ticket prices. It was $40 for the basic package just to get into his house. So that was a little much. I was not happy with that. And later on I had to buy the ticket online, and I couldn't even use like a student discount or anything like that I could have if I went to the ticket office, which was one of the main reasons why I was going to wait till I got to the ticket office. You have to pay another $10 for parking, and I went up and I said, okay, I just want to, you know, park here. And she was like, do you have a ticket? And I was like, no, I was just gonna buy one when I got there. And she was like, oh, well, we're sold out for the next 4 hours and we don't have a tour until 12. We had to leave for St. Louis like at 11, so that means I couldn't go. I decided that on our full day in St. Louis, since it's only about a 4-hour drive, I was just gonna drive back to Memphis. And another thing, it said that during like the winter months, the ticket office opens later and that tours start 30 minutes after that. But when I went to go buy tickets, that was not the case. There was tours like way earlier than that. So that's another reason that I was pretty mad about that. The website's not very clear, it's not accurate, and I was not happy about that. So the next day I wake up like super early so I can get there and get on a tour by like 11, go on like a 2-hour tour, and then drive another 4 hours back to St. Louis. I pull in and I'm just like really confused. Like it's just like this giant gray building, like a bunch of them actually, and it says like welcome to Graceland and everything. I figure out where I'm supposed to go and they scan my ticket, and it's like a pre-show like little movie thing about Graceland. And so far I'm like, why is this like an amusement park? Like it was literally like the process of an amusement park. And that was really annoying because it's a historical place. I mean, the movie was cute and everything, and so then after the little movie, they like had the thing where you take a number and then you go get your picture. Like they take your picture in front of like some screen. Then you have to get in line to take a shuttle over there, and they give you iPads. And I guess that's pretty innovative. Like, since it's a self-guided tour, the iPads are used to like tell you information about the house and all that as you're going through it. So, I mean, that was cool, but the best part was that it was narrated by John Stamos, and he plays Uncle Jesse on Full House, who's obsessed with Elvis, and I love Uncle Jesse so much. Like, if he was a real person, he would be my soulmate. So, I love Becky, but like, come on. But yeah, so actually Uncle Jesse was named Jesse after Elvis's stillborn twin Jesse. The spelling's a little different, but it's like a tribute to him. We go across Elvis Presley Boulevard to Graceland, and I'm like really super excited at this point. So then when we go up to the house, they have someone come out and like give like a little introduction of Graceland and all that. The people inside the house that were like watching everyone to make sure that they don't do anything wrong or whatever were like really rude and like, you know, just like stoic or like mean looking, you know, like they weren't like happy, they weren't talking with people, you know. It was just like, I don't know, like if you're gonna work in a place like that where you know like fans are coming, then maybe you should maybe like Elvis, so you could be like excited for them to be there and like know stuff that you can like interject and like things like that, or at least like be nice. I don't know. Missing someone. The good part was that they did keep the upstairs from the public, because that is where Elvis passed away. So I did like that they gave him that privacy. Walked through Meditation Gardens, which is where Elvis, his mom, his dad, and his grandma is buried. And so I'm like crying, like not obviously, but you know, that's where Elvis's body is, you know, like that's just like, it blows my mind. Like this dad and his son were in front of me, and like the dad like had the son pose in front of Elvis's grave. I was so mad, but I'm not one for confrontation, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, then that's pretty much it. I loved being in Elvis's house, you know, like I loved that. Overall, I'm really disappointed, like, you know, like it was just not what I expected, and I don't think that it memorializes Elvis very well, you know, like I just think that he would not approve, which sounds stupid. It's just not like right. Like it's a historical place. It should be kept like that, you know? Like I pay like $10 at the most to go to like historical places, you know, like, or they're usually free. Pros: well preserved. John Stamos narrated it. Upstairs kept private. Cons: run like an amusement park. Most, not all, but most of the employees were rude. Also very expensive. Website also run horribly. But that's just me. I'm sure other people are perfectly fine with how it's run and all that, and you know, good for them. But to me, no. But anyways, so I'm just rambling at this point and repeating myself. So yeah, hope y'all have a good day whenever you watch this, and I will see you in my next video.